Hi, everybody. All right, so I made a video to talk about how I energetically prepare for psychic wisdom or spiritual healing service. And I want to make this video to talk about how I finalize the work or how I disconnect properly from the work. So it's important to talk about this because when I make a connection with you, I actually experience your spiritual atmosphere. So I'm actually entering into your spiritual atmosphere and I am experiencing all the different chords and all the veins and all of the conversations and all different consciousnesses of you that my human brain could possibly keep up with. It's such an infinite space. I can only keep up with so much stuff. And even for me to linguistically talk through everything that I see is almost impossible. So I just share as much as I possibly can based on what I see and all the energy veins that are going on and all the consciousness that is speaking to me in all these different ways. And then I speak through all of that. So after I complete a service, I actually get to experience you energetically, experience you. So sometimes when I enter a spiritual atmosphere and it's insanely like stuffed and just no energy movement at all, I that can be overwhelming to me as a human being because I experience that. I can experience your anxieties. I can experience your terror and your nightmare. I can experience all that stuff. So when I heal you, I also experience you. And so that too, I have to, when I complete the energy work, when I complete the session, I have to step back and then do energy work on myself. I have to completely pull all of my energy out of your spiritual atmosphere so that way we are disconnected completely. And then I need to take the time to purify my own spiritual atmosphere. I need to take the time to purify and nurture my mental body, my emotional body, my physical body, my spiritual body. All of those aspects of me, I need to take the time to purify them. That way, I'm not carrying your baggage around with me after I get done with the session. So, as a professional spiritual healer and psychic channeler, this is part of my job to do this. I have to be in a state of balance. If I don't do this, I can get out of balance because I start carrying too much weight of everybody's weight, right? So it's important. It's extremely important that I do this. So, and if you happen to be exploring, being a Reiki healer or being developing your psychic ability, you need to watch that video I made about how to prepare to do psychic work and energy work, and then how to prepare, how to detach properly from it. Okay, so because you need to maintain balance for yourself. Okay, so I'm just gonna relax for a minute because I want to talk about how I properly disconnect. So, after I complete work, I allow myself to feel myself pulling myself out of the spiritual atmosphere of this one that I was doing a connection with, right? That way we move on with our lives, okay? That's important. You don't understand how often we start making connections with people without realizing it. So when we're this it's so common for us to get wound up with somebody that's just a real pain in our rear, and the more you think about them, you're actually projecting yourself into their spiritual atmosphere, and they start thinking about you more and projecting themselves into your spiritual atmosphere. And now it's just like you're just constantly yelling at each other in each other's spiritual atmosphere, and then you don't know why you're so mad at each other all the time, and like that, right? We don't realize how often we're connecting with each other without realizing it. So making sure that you just allow yourself to just ease down the emotions and the mental connections to things, and just choosing to breathe and to separate. The more spiritually sensitive you become, the more you become sensitive to all kinds of stuff. And that's why you need to take the time to constantly be choosing to balance and to breathe and to connect with nature. I work with crystals a lot as well. That help me to just keep my energy harmonized. I even will just blatantly speak to the universe. I take the time to relax, lay down. I speak to the universe and say, I allow the universe now to properly disconnect my spiritual atmosphere from this person's spiritual atmosphere. I allow the universe to purify my spiritual atmosphere with infinite love and infinite light energy. I wash my spiritual atmosphere of this person's spiritual atmosphere. I wash my spiritual atmosphere of, anything that's frustrating me or anything that I experienced along the journey work that that created a mental challenge or emotional challenge or like a traumatization, because I can feel traumatized after some of this stuff. So I have to take the time to wash and rinse that stuff out, to actually look at it and to say it's okay to let it go now into the light. I take the time to feel a connection with Mother Earth. Actually envision her as just a very beautiful, kind female energy. And in a space in my visualization realm, in my third eye realm, in my imagination, I go into a space that is totally a space of nature, where I can just be in one with the earth and the sky and the trees and the sounds of the animals and the dirt and everything, and the insects and the birds. And I allow her to manifest as a very kind woman walking towards me. And I just need a friend right now to give me a long hug and to help purify all of that energy. Mother Earth loves it when we take the time to connect with her, because she wants that for us. And she is like the happiest. It's like you get home from work and there's your dog, like, you're home, you're home, you're home. She's kind of like that too. She's like, oh, you wanted to hang out with me today? Oh, and you need some hugs from me and my beautiful nature world? Oh, I'm so happy. I will hug you and squeeze you and love you and hug you and squeeze you. And whatever you need, just tell me. I will give it to you. I will help you feel better. She's like that. Not a single one of us can ever say that we are alone. Not a single one of us can. So I take the time to allow myself to be nurtured in that way. And then from there, I just go on with my life. Don't want to dwell on things for too long. I just let things go. So I'll go drink a bunch of water, I'll go take a quick walk around, and then I'll get on to the next job or whatever I have to do. So that's all. I'm just gonna pause for a moment and see if there's anything. It's important that we maintain a peacefulness. This message isn't just about how I disconnect from the energy work. It's also a message for how are you disconnecting from the stress in your life? How are you purifying yourself every day from your frustrations, from your confusions, from the lack of what you really want in life? You need to take the time, is what the message is here. You need to take the time to nurture yourself and to heal yourself. It's very important. We all have the ability to heal ourselves. You don't need to talk to a professional to heal yourself. You need to just take the time to actually lay down, visualize a space of love, enter into the space of love, feel your actual body entering into an imaginary space of love that is as real as this world. So it has a fragrance to it. It has the real tree bark with real pine needles and real, dirt on the ground, real birds and that sing, make real noises, a real sky, and a real woman, a very loving woman, a very kind reflection of Mother Earth walking towards you. Of all people. You are the special one right now. There's as many Mother Earths as are needed in an infinite universe. Everybody gets to enjoy Mother Earth. Even alien beings on other planets who don't even know Mother Earth can connect with Mother Earth through some miracle of they just decided they were looking for this energy vibration. It just so happened to be Mother Earth, and then Mother Earth comes to them. We're all connected. We are all a part of the stars. We're all a part of the planets. We are all a part of each other's hearts. We are all a part of every single spirit in an infinite universe. from the chaos realms onto the realms of unconditional love. We are part of every single infinite reflection. We are not separated. We are in oneness with everything. Only the human mind will insist that we are individuals and disconnected, and we'll find ourselves feeling cut off and pushed away from what true love is all about. True love is about loving yourself and loving others the way that you would want to be loved in return. The truth about life is love is the only truth. And love of self and love of others is the only truth. So when I do my energy work, I share the love I have for myself and the love I have for others. I share the love I have in connection with Mother Earth and Father Sky and all sacred directions and the spirit within me. I share my love for all of the most joyful memories that I have in this incarnated state that I can remember. I share that love in every single service that I do. And after the service is complete, I have no judgment of what I see or what I experienced, whether it was hard or whether it was joyful. I love and respect that experience as a gift of learning to my soul. And I choose to take the time to honor my body and my soul, to honor the universe by honoring myself. I take the time to be at peace and to properly disconnect, to let go, to purify and nurture, and then to move on to the next thing. So that's all I want to share for this video. If you're interested in connecting with me through a psychic service, please visit my website at abbeynormalswisdomquest.com. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you for supporting my channel.